I'm Steve McGarity, Executive Director at Community Legal Aid, and it's my pleasure to present this year's Volunteer of the Year Award. This year's honoree joined Legal Aid's volunteer program nearly a decade ago. Not only has he taken cases pro bono, helping our clients in their individual situations, but he also has been a dedicated mentor for other attorneys. A faithful volunteer at the Valid Clinic, offered through the University of Akron School of Law, this year's Volunteer of the Year was instrumental in getting a similar service up and running with Legal Aid in Mahoning County last year, helping people get a second chance through record sealing and clearing driver's license suspensions. His dedication led him to go above and beyond for our clients, serving a 10-plus hour day in an unair-conditioned facility in the middle of summer to ensure that none of the hundreds of people who came that day were turned away. This year's honoree received his law degree from Thomas M. Cooley Law School at Western Michigan University and was admitted to the Ohio Bar in 2011. In addition to his service with Legal Aid, he is a member of the Akron Bar Association and serves on the Judicial Evaluation Commission and Investigative Subcommittee. It's my distinct honor to recognize this year's Volunteer of the Year, Harry McKean. Thank you, Harry, for all you have done and all you continue to do for our clients and our community.
Hi, my name's Harry McKean, attorney at law. I'm a criminal defense attorney from Akron. Several years ago, Judge McKinney, Judge Fish, Bill Dowling, Magistrate Clark from Cuyahoga Falls, Joanne Saul, started up a driver's license clinic. They recruited me to do the clinic. In that time, we've done hundreds and hundreds of driver's licenses. We've gotten a number of lifetime suspensions lifted for people. So it's the biggest part of my volunteer work, I would say, would probably be the driver's license clinic. Additionally, for the last 5 years, I have been one of the volunteer staff counsel in the felony drug court, Judge Croce's court and Judge Oldfield's court. In that time, I've probably made, well over 3,000 felony appearances for individual clients in the court. I and there are 4 or 5 other attorneys who volunteer our time, Seneca Contreras, Justin Barnhart. We volunteer our time in the court, Chris Immel, and we represent persons who are accused of felonies, who are going through intervention in lieu of conviction, and if they successfully complete it, in most cases, the felony charges are dismissed. So they have probably the best program in the United States for recovering addicts who get tangled up in the legal system. We have 2 of the best judges in the world over there, Judge Oldfield and Judge Croce. So they have a split docket. Each of them takes half the kids. We make appearances, again, we make appearances for termination hearings if somebody's had a rough time in the program and has caught a number of sanctions and potentially could be terminated from the program. If they're terminated from the program, in many cases, they go to prison. It's the last safety net for them. Certainly represented in the last 5 years, I've represented hundreds of clients, literally. It started out with Judge Teodosio. I started out under him. So what I want to say about the award, it's certainly an honor and a privilege. I've never expected anything like that. But it's an honor and a privilege considering the other people I've seen win that award. I'm in very, very good company. I'd certainly like to take a second to thank Judge Williams, who is my mentor, who has been ever since I started as an attorney, and certainly the other judges involved. We have the best judiciary, I would say, anywhere in the state, certainly. Common pleas judges, all the municipal judges, magistrates. It's really a great place to practice law. Other than that, I don't know that there's much to say except that I would like to give the Valid Clinic, VALID, it's something Judge McKinney, I think, came up with. I would like to give them a plug because we get many, many people licensed. And in this day and age, a lot of people think that they couldn't get licensed, and we are able to get them licensed in many cases because the legislature has changed the laws in many cases so that now we have amnesty coming up where we can wipe out a lot of the fees in many cases. We have payment plans in all Akron's, Stowe, and Barberton all take payment plans now. So there's no longer a reason to drive without a license. Certainly come to the clinic or certainly contact the clinic persons, Bill Dowling or Joanne Saul, and they'll get you to the right people. We're not having the physical clinics right now. but they'll get you to the right people, me or one of the other volunteers, certainly Walt Lawrence. There are a number of volunteers in the Valid Clinic. So I would recommend, if you're watching this, I would certainly recommend, if you have a client or anybody that needs a driver's license, it's a big deal because it's a quality of life issue. Persons are having to drive and look over their shoulder and wonder when they're going to get picked up, wonder when their car is going to get towed, which costs them another $400 or $500 in the hole, and it's money they don't have. So in this day and age, there's almost no excuse to keep driving. You can make payment plans on almost anything. So we would recommend that they contact us.